Hey, good morning. This is encouragement and motivation from my heart. And today I'm going to talk about the impact of encouraging someone when you don't know what is going on in their lives. And I first want to start out with telling you about Hebrews, the command that we have from God out of Hebrews. It says, "But encourage each other daily while it is still called today, so that none of you is hardened by sin's deception." And before I go into this next story, I want to tell you guys that over the last probably week, it has been a little rough. And I can relate to this next Bible story that I'm going to tell you. It's not all the way relatable because I'll tell you why in a minute. But I'm going to read out of 2 Samuel chapter 19, verse 1 through 8. It's talking about David when his kingdom was restored. And it says, "It was reported to Joab, 'The king is weeping. He's mourning over Absalom.' That day's victory was turned into mourning for all the troops, because on that day the troops heard, 'The king is grieving over his son.' So they returned to the city quietly that day, like people come in when they are humiliated after fleeing in battle. But the king hid his face and cried out at the top of his voice, 'My son, Absalom, Absalom, my son, my son.' Then Joab went into the house to the king and said, 'Today you have shamed all your soldiers, those who rescued your life and the lives of your sons and daughters, your wives and your concubines. You love your enemies and hate those who love you. Today you have made it clear that the commanders and the soldiers mean nothing to you. In fact, today I know that if Absalom were alive and all of us were dead, it would be fine with you. Now get up, go out, and encourage your soldiers. For I swear by the Lord that if you don't go out, not a man will remain with you tonight. This will be worse for you than all the trouble that has come to you from your youth until now.' So the king got up, sat in the gate, and all the people were told, 'Look, the king is sitting in the gate.' Then they all came into the king's presence." Now, I'm reading that to you because although my child is still with me and has not passed away, thank goodness, it's been a struggle communication-wise. Now, my husband and I are both very blessed with the kids that we have because they are amazing individuals. But how many of you know that when communication fails, it can be the hardest thing, especially if you're with somebody every single day? And that is kind of what's going on, especially when you get your feelers in there. So me and one of my children, we have had a hard time communicating. And because I'm a feeler, I have taken it to heart, and it has really brought me down. Anyway, so the funny thing is, and it's not funny, but it is, all of this started the day after I did the video of parenting It's a Journey. Ironic? Coincidence? No, I don't think so. Today I titled it "The Impact of Encouraging Someone When You Don't Know," because over the last couple of days when I've been struggling, so many people have gone out of their way to try and encourage me, because when you're an encourager and you're a happy person, everybody and their mother knows when something is going on. Because if you're not the slightest the same way, everybody's going to know. And so I just kind of want to share with you some of the ways that people around me have encouraged me, have helped me, and they're putting their step forward to try, and help has not gone unnoticed, and how much I have appreciated it. Some of the things, I received a quote on my keyboard, and it was in color. And the reason why I say it was in color is because you have to intentionally print out in color to go to a separate printer. We don't have a printer that does all in one. And this person, I don't know who it was, somebody in my work, took the time out to print a quote in color. And I don't have it in front of me, or else I'd tell you what it was, because it's at work. My son, my 9-year-old, has given me encouragement, has wrote encouragement up on the refrigerator. I've had my friend who has Marco Polo'd me, and unfortunately, because I live with her, she has kind of gotten the brunt of me going through a struggle, because I've kind of went in avoidance and went in a little cocoon and did not want to talk to anybody. And so she in turn then got into her feelings. And you know, when you get down, it doesn't just affect yourself, it affects everybody. And for that, I am it's a struggle. I had check-ins from my supervisor. I had somebody from the locker room who noticed that something was wrong and stopped me and said, hey, whatever your struggle is today, I'm going to be praying for you. Most importantly, I had my husband, I don't know why I'm getting emotional, see, for understanding me and understanding like who I am and how I am. And through all this, although it's frustrating for him too, he let me talk out my feelings, and he understood. He tried to understand my feelings, even though he thinks totally different than what I do. All has helped so much, and I think I'm pretty sure I'm on the right track, and me and my child, we are going to work things out, because that's what love does. It doesn't matter your age or if you know exactly what's going on. Doing the smallest or simplest things, as far as doing a quote, printing out a quote, or sending a message, or just going out of your comfort zone to do something, means the whole world. And even having those strong personality friends say, get up, go out and do this, stop what you're doing. Those are important too. So today, go out of your way and comfort someone and encourage them today. Look around you. Look at all the things that you have to be blessed and that are a blessing. I hope this has encouraged you today. I hope that it's helped you realize that the impact of encouragement and encouraging someone that you don't know is tremendous. All throughout the Bible, it talks about how we're supposed to encourage. So today, go out and encourage. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in every day and following me. Have a great day.